Good morning, everyone. Amazing. We're just going to wait a couple of minutes while everybody logs in. Good morning. Lovely to see you all on this Monday morning. I hope you're all keeping really, really well. My name's Becky and I'm an education officer here and youth theatre leader here at Courtyard. And so excited to be with you this morning. We also have Lexi!
Not really an Oompa-Loompa. Not really, just, it's a standard Monday morning, isn't it?
Just how we roll. So we are very excited to be with you this morning doing a taster of one of our Roald Dahl workshops because it is Roald Dahl Day today, which we are super excited for.
We are.
So while we're just waiting for people to log in, if you're able to message us with your favourite Roald Dahl story or say hello, we could do a shout out, that would be perfect. So Lexi, what is your favourite Roald Dahl story?
Well, it is a tricky choice, isn't it? But I do love Matilda. I do love Matilda because she's got magical powers, and who wouldn't want those? Especially when, people aren't very nice to you, you can use your eyes and all that sort of stuff. And she's also really intelligent. And it all works out for her in the end as well. What about you?
Brilliant. I think my favourite story would have to be The Twits, just because I love all the horrible practical jokes that they play on each other. So, for example, Mrs. Twit, she feeds Mr. Twit some wormy spaghetti, and it just makes me laugh every time. I just think it's brilliant. So you may have noticed that we are dressed up this morning as well.
Oh, this is normally what I look like.
This is how Lexi normally dresses. So maybe you can put in the comments as well which characters we are. So you see I've got lots of legs this morning. So maybe you can tell us which character we are and also which story we're from as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know what
Who
you
knows?
think. Okay, perfect. So to start off with, if you are in a classroom, just make sure you've got a little bit of space around you because we're going to do a bit of a warm-up, a bit of a stretch, and we will be moving around. If you're at home, just make sure, again, you've got a bit of space as well. Make sure you don't have a vase or something fragile nearby that you're going to knock over because that would not be good. So are you ready to do a stretch, Lexi?
I think so.
I feel like I need it this morning.
Yeah, on this cloudy Monday morning, let's do this.
Let's do it. So we're going to stretch our arms in the air, all of your arms. So stretch them nice and high.
You've got loads of arms today.
And we're going to go on to our tiptoes.
Oh, that's good.
And we're going to stretch one side and the other side. Well, I'm going to hit you with one of my arms.
Yeah, you might do. At least they're soft.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I forgive you.
Both arms, thanks. And stretch even higher. Try and be the tallest person in your classroom today.
I'm tallest.
Oh.
Always.
And we're going to bend the wrists. I don't know if you can see my wrists. There we go. Bend them.
Still on our tiptoes?
Into your elbows. That's right. Still on the tiptoes. Arms down. Feet down.
Ooh.
And your head.
Ooh.
And we're going to go roll all the way down to the floor.
Oh, yes.
And we're going to stretch our legs, but we're going to try and touch our toes. Don't worry if you can't touch your toes. Just go as far as you can go. Are you ready, Lexi?
I am.
We're going to stretch out. 1, 2, 3. Stretch.
Oh, that's a good Monday morning stretch, that is.
And back down to the floor. Ooh. Ready? We're going to stretch up once more. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. And roll all the way up. Well done. We're going to repeat that, but a little bit quicker. So we're going to stretch up. Arms in the air like you just don't care.
Woo!
Onto your tiptoes. Stretch one arm.
Oh, and one. Yes.
3. And the other arm. Both. Stretch even higher.
Oh.
And bend the wrists, elbows, arms, feet, head, and roll all the way down to the floor. Well done, everyone. We're going to stretch our legs but touch our toes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stretch. And back down to the floor. And 1, 2, 3. Stretch. And roll all the way up.
Ooh,
amazing.
That's
so,
better.
feel good?
It felt like a chicken there in that bit.
A bit like a chicken.
Yeah.
Nice. So next thing we're going to do, we are going to wiggle our magic fingers like Matilda.
Oh,
So we're going to wiggle our fingers. And we're going to circle our wrists round and round.
Feeling better already, Becky.
Good.
Very excited about what we're going to do today.
Me too. And we're going to go into the elbows. Again, try not to hit the person next to you. And we're going to roll the shoulders back. Nice big circles. And we're going to go the other way, so forwards. And shoulders up and down and up.
I feel like that's a very Oompa Loompa move.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, should we go even quicker?
Yeah.
So shoulders up and down and up and down. And last one up. Oh, hold it. And shoulders down. Well done. So this one's a little bit trickier. I'm going to test your balance this morning. So can you all stand on one foot for me? And I might need to move back a little bit for this bit. You're going to circle your ankle round and round. And we're going to move into the knee. You're going to circle your leg around. Well done.
Thanks.
And we're going to shake the leg out. Shake, 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 shake. And we're going to swap over. So we're going to stand on one foot, just get our balance. If you need to hold on to something, please do. And circle the ankle round and round.
Oh yes, ankle.
Into the knee. And we're going to shake the leg out.
There we go.
Perfect. So we are waking up our bodies, but we're going to wake up our brains a little bit this morning as well. So you're going to put one hand in front of you and you're going to draw a circle.
Okay.
Nice big circle. And we're going to put that arm down. With our other hand, we're going to draw a square. So 4 nice straight edges.
Oh, it's easy, Becky.
Not too easy, Lexi.
Oh, yeah. It's fine. My brain's clearly awake.
Oh, wow. We're going to test it now if it's too easy.
Oh.
So we're going to put them together. So you're going to draw a circle with one hand. I feel like all my arms are going here. Draw a circle with one hand. I'm going to draw a square with the other at the same time.
Oh,
Are you ready?
interesting.
Go.
Okay, right. That is definitely harder. It's like when you pat your head and rub your tummy, isn't
Yeah, a
it?
little bit.
Oh, how are you guys doing? I'm not quite sure my Monday morning brain is awake.
Make sure you get your teachers to join in as well. See how they're doing. Amazing. Good.
Great.
So we're going to carry on warming up our body with something called a rubber chicken. Have you ever heard of a rubber chicken before?
I don't think I have, Becky. What do we do for a rubber chicken?
I will explain.
Thanks.
So it's one of my favourite things to do in drama because it means we get to be super loud and super energetic. So we're going to put one hand into the air and very simply we're going to count to 8 while we shake our hand. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. I'm going to go with the other hand. I'm going to do the exact same. So count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. I'm going to do the same with one foot. So I'm going to put it in the air. I'm going to shake it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the same with the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to halve it. Half of 8 is 4. So put one hand in the air. We're going to count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same with the other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same with one foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And same with the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half of 4 is 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And half of 2 is 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1. And the best bit. We go all the way down to the floor. We're going to shake all the way up. We're going to do a mahoosive jump in the air while shouting rubber chicken as loud as you can.
I was wondering when the rubber chicken was going to come in.
It's coming in now.
Woo!
So,
Let's do this.
we're going to go down to the floor. Let's just practice our rubber chicken. Ready? Rubber chicken! Brilliant.
That is fun.
It is fun. So we're going to put all of it together. So counting to 8 to start off with, then 4, then 2, then 1. Building our way to a big rubber chicken, okay? Are you ready, Lexi?
Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready, Becky?
I think so.
Are you ready?
So one arm in the air, lots of energy, as loud as you can, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Rubber chicken! Brilliant. Woo! How did you get on, guys? I really hope if you are in your classroom or in your hall, everybody in the school could hear you. That means that you're doing it right. So we're going to do our rubber chicken again, but this time we're going to do it with a Roald Dahl twist, okay? So instead of counting to 8, we're going to say different characters from Roald Dahl stories. If there are any characters that you've not heard of, maybe after this workshop you can try and find out which story they are from. So we're going to start with Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox, George, Danny, Spider, Twits. And we're going to do, that's a beautiful dance there, Lexi, thank you. We're going to do that as we shake our hand out. We can go a little bit slower for this one, just to help us. So, okay. We go.
Yeah, I think we need to.
Yeah. Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox, George, Danny, Spider, Twits. Same with the other hand. Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox, George, Danny, Spider, Twits. Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox, George, Danny, Spider, Twits. Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox, George, Danny, Spider, Twits. Brilliant. And you might find that it's a bit of a tongue twister as well, which is great for drama because we're going to do lots of speaking in our workshop as well.
Warms up all of that area.
Absolutely.
Yes. Very good.
So once you've said all 8 characters, we then go down to 4. So we're going to go Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox. Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox. Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox. Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox. Then down to the first 2 characters. So we've got Trunchbull, Witches, Trunchbull, Witches, Trunchbull, Witches, Trunchbull, Witches. And to finish, we're going to say Trunchbull 4 times. Trunchbull, 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 Trunchbull. And the rest of it, we're going to shout out Roald Dahl. So just like our rubber chicken, we go down to the floor, going to shake all the way up and shout Roald Dahl! Brilliant.
Love it.
So we're going to put all of that together. We'll try and go a little bit quicker. See how quick you can go though. It is really tricky, but with lots of practice, I'm sure you guys are going to get it. I'm sure you're probably better than us already though.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Woo. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, so Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox, George, Danny, Spider, Twits. 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 Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox. Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox. Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox. Trunchbull, Witches, Wonka, Fox. Trunchbull, Witches, Trunchbull, Witches, Trunchbull, Witches, Trunchbull, Witches, Trunchbull, 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 Trunchbull. Roald Dahl! Yay! We smashed it!
Got to do all of that.
Oh. Brilliant. How did you get on? Let us know in the comments. I'm just going to grab a quick drink, and if you need to grab a quick drink as well, please do.
I had a bar of chocolate.
You shouldn't be eating the chocolate. You're supposed to be making the chocolate.
Oh, there's plenty.
I suppose you've got to
nibble.
test it, haven't you? Make sure it's good enough for your customers.
Absolutely.
Great. So the next activity we're going to do is called 10-second objects. So this is a game that you can either play in teams if you're in a classroom. So can you get into teams of 4 or 5? Or if you're at home on your own, you can make the shapes yourself, or you might be able to grab a parent or a guardian to help you as well. So just to explain the game, I'm going to call out an object, and I would like you to make that object with your bodies, okay?
Ooh.
So, for example, if I said, can you build a house in your teams? If me and Lexi were doing this one, what would we do for our house?
I think let's have a roof.
Yeah.
We just don't know what's going to happen, by the way.
And we build our house using our bodies, but we've only got 10 seconds to do it as well. So this is all about teamwork. This is all about listening to each other. If you want to change your ideas as you're going along, that is absolutely fine. Just make sure you're ready to freeze at the end of our 10 seconds.
Oh, and if they've got more people in their team, they could put more detail into that, like a window or a door or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are no
exciting.
right and wrongs with this game. So just let your imagination just go for it. Brilliant. Hello, Martin Glover. I hope you're joining in with us. You can tell us what shapes you're making. So to start off with, let's start with a house. So you have 10 seconds to build your house. Off you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze in those shapes. If you are in a class and you've got different groups, make sure you have a look at all the different houses in your groups. I'm sure we've got some really big ones, small ones. You might have some windows, doors. I bet some of you have got gardens. So let us know how you are getting on. So our next shape, can you make for us a big peach? Okay, it's from one of my favourite stories, James the Giant Peach.
Yes.
So can you make a big peach? I think we should do this one as well, Lexi.
I think, well, it's definitely round.
So, yeah.
Let's mix it up a little bit.
Brilliant. We've got
Do you
10
wanna
seconds to do it as
Oh,
well.
you could be Spider in the peach.
Oh, nice.
In
Okay.
the peach. I'm the peach. I've got the right coloured face for it.
Okay, you've got 10 seconds, guys. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. And I wonder how all your peaches are looking. I bet they're big and they're round and they're juicy. I bet they're fantastic on this Monday morning. So, next shape that we are going to make is a crocodile. This one's a little bit trickier. So you might think about the face of the crocodile, its long body, its tail. Are we ready to make a crocodile?
Yeah.
We've got 10 seconds.
Okay,
Go.
okay.
10,
shall I be the front?
9, 8,
Snappy, you can be the tail.
7,
Snapping.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And freeze in your crocodiles. Brilliant. And if you can you bring your crocodiles to life? Okay, you ready? Oh, that's a good.
Look, I'm eating the Roald Dahl thing. There you go.
Oh, it's very hungry crocodile. We've got
It
there
is,
this
yeah,
morning.
absolutely.
Next one. Can you make a chocolate bar? It's going to make me really hungry, this one. Can you make a chocolate bar? Are you ready? Go! 10 seconds. 10,
Right, okay.
9,
You tell me
8,
what to do. You're going to be a
7,
chocolate bar.
6,
I'm going to be eating the
5,
chocolate
4,
bar.
3,
Feeling
2,
it.
1, and freeze in your chocolate bar positions. Amazing. I wonder what kind of chocolate bars you are. So maybe you're a normal chocolate bar, maybe you've got some caramel or something in there. Yeah, I wonder what flavours you are.
Biscuit.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Popping candy. I love that one.
No, it's making me very hungry.
Mm.
And the last one, can you make a Roly-Poly Bird? So if you're not sure who the Roly-Poly Bird, she appears in a few different Roald Dahl stories. So she's beautiful, she's got the most beautiful feathers, she's quite a big bird as well. So it's up to you what your Roly-Poly Bird looks like though. So you have 10 seconds to make your bird. Ready? Go! 10,
Ooh.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Hang on, I'll be
2,
the you be the winner.
1, and freeze! Oh, we've got
Big
lots of feathers
Big
here
beak.
on my legs.
There we go. Little
Brilliant. And again, if you're in your classroom, have a look at all your different Roly-Poly birds and see what your classmates have done. Amazing. Great teamwork there, guys. So, was that all right for you, Lexi?
Yeah, that was fun. Got me
Brilliant.
thinking differently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, the next activity we're going to do is we're going to look at a short section of another one of my favourite stories, which is George's Marvellous Medicine. Have you read the story, Lexi?
I have read the story, yeah. Give us a little idea of what's in it, though, Becky.
Oh,
For the
wow.
people that haven't.
We're going to go through the first half of the story. Now, we're just going to go through the first half just because of time this morning. But if you really enjoy it, I would definitely recommend that you go and read the book. So, I'm going to read out different sections of the story. And in your teams, I would like you to make a frozen image of something that I've read. So, Lexi, are you okay to do this one on your own?
Yeah.
So you can make me a frozen statue.
Yeah.
But you can
that.
stay in your teams if you like, and you can make a whole picture of something that I've just read. So I'm just going to grab the story. So to start off with, we have a character called George Cranky, who is a young boy who lives on a farm with his mother, his father, and his grumpy grandma, okay? So it's up to you. So Lexi, you can pick which character you'd like to be. If you are in a team, you might be one of the characters. You might be one of the animals on the farm. You might create the house on the farm. It's up to you, but I'm going to give you 10 seconds to do it. Go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze in those pictures. Brilliant. So I think we've got Grumpy Grandma here. And what Lexi is doing really brilliantly is she's thinking about the shape of her body, but also her facial expression as well. So I wonder what your pictures look like for that one. And you can come out of your pictures now. We're going to move on to the second section of our story. So we have George's grandmother, who is constantly bossing George around, which is not very nice. George is very fed up with his grandmother and wonders if there is anything he can do. So again, it's up to you. You might be Grandma, who's bossing George around. You might be George, who's trying to think of a plan. It's up to you. Can you make your picture either on your own or in your teams? Go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze in those images. Again, if you are in your classroom, have a little peek at what other teams are doing. I'm sure there's some brilliant ideas this morning. I think we have George here who's wondering what he's going to do to sort out his grandma and her horrible bossing. Fab. We're going to move on to our third section of the story. So George decides he will make a special medicine for her. He collects a variety of ingredients from around the family farm and mixes them all together in a giant saucepan. So again, you might be one of the characters. You could be George, who is collecting the ingredients. You might be his grandma bossing him in the background. You might create one of the objects. You could be the giant saucepan if you want. It's up to you. Are you ready? Go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze in those images. Oh, nice. So have we got George here mixing the ingredients in the giant saucepan? Lovely. Amazing. Thank you so much, Lexi.
Well, thank you very much.
How are you getting on? Don't forget, you can let us know in the comments. The next one, George boils up the ingredients and gives a spoonful to his grandma, who ends up growing taller than the house. She ends up bursting through the roof. Can you imagine if you had some medicine and you kept growing and growing that you burst through your roof?
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Terrifying.
Oh, I would love it. I'd actually be tall for once.
Yes, you would.
So, can you make a frozen picture either on your own or in your teams of Grandma bursting through the house? Off you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze in those pictures. Oh, brilliant. I love how Grandma is looking down at everyone. All these tiny people and tiny farm animals. Brilliant. Okay, next one. Moments later, George's mother and father, Mr. and Mrs. Cranky, return home, and they are both astounded by these events. So astounded is just another word for shocked or surprised. So you can carry on making Grandma bursting through the house. You might be Mr. and Mrs. Cranky. You might be George, who, I don't know how George might be feeling this point. He might be quite pleased with what he's done. It's up to you. Are you ready, Lexi?
Mm-hmm.
Go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Oh, brilliant. Have we got a Mrs. Cranky there? She looks as though she's about to faint at the sight of her mother bursting through the roof. Fab. I wonder what ideas you guys have come up with. Again, have a little peek at what everyone else is doing in your class. I'm sure there's some brilliant ideas there. Okay, last one, everyone. So George's father grows very excited at the thought of growing giant animals on the farm so they can end world hunger. So he thinks if he gives this medicine to all the animals on the farm, they're going to grow really big and they can end world hunger. So again, what can you do for this? Could you be a chicken that's growing really big? Could you be Mr. Cranky feeding the animals, or George? I wonder what you're going to do, Lexi.
No. I can think of something else.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Everybody ready? This is our last picture. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze in those pictures. Brilliant. Oh, is this Mr. Cranky who's like, yippee?
Yeah.
He's really happy at the thought of giant animals. I personally would be very scared if I saw a chicken that was bigger than me.
Yeah.
How would you feel?
Yeah, terrified, I think. Yeah, terrified.
I wonder how you guys would feel if you saw a giant chicken roaming around the streets in Hereford.
Well, hopefully we'll never have to find out.
Okay, again, brilliant teamwork there, guys. Well done. You've brought to life the first half of the story. So if you would like to know what happens next, please do read on Roald Dahl's story because it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we're going to do an exercise that you need a partner for. So Lexi, would you be my partner for this?
Yeah, I could be your partner.
I'm so glad you said yes, because that would be really awkward if you said no. So if you can find a partner, then please do in your classroom. So maybe try and work with someone you don't normally work with. Say hello to someone new. If you're on your own at home though, don't worry, you can do this on your own. It just means that you've got to think a little bit more, but that's okay. So we're going to do an exercise called finger moulding. So you're going to have one person who is the sculptor and the other person who's going to be a lump of clay. It's what you've always wanted to be, a lump of clay.
Yeah, this is my dream, my ambition.
We like to make dreams come true on a Monday morning. So the sculptor is going to mould the clay into different positions, okay? So when we sculpt our clay, oh yeah, let's bring you centre stage here.
Absolutely.
When we sculpt our clay, we are very gentle. And we think about the shape of their bodies that we think represents their characters. And when it comes to facial expressions, because that is also very important when it comes to performing, we don't want to put fingers up noses or fingers in ears, because that wouldn't be great. So we're going to show them what face we would like them to make. So I'm just going to show Lexi. Brilliant. So here I have tried to make a grumpy grandma, but it's up to you how you bring it to life. Okay, you can relax now.
Thank you very much.
So, all together, our first one is we're going to make a character that is very happy. So, if you are the sculptor, can you mould your partner into a character that is very happy? So, think about, is their body upright?
Thank you for being very gentle, Becky. It's very important, isn't it?
All that teamwork. So we want to be very gentle and we're thinking about positions of their bodies. If it's someone that's happy, are they upright or are they quite hunched? It's up to you. Again, with the faces, make sure you show them what you'd like them to do. So, brilliant. And I'm going to give you 5 seconds to finish your sculpting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze. And if you look around your classroom, you should have lots of sculptures of characters who are really happy. Brilliant. Clay, you can now relax. Back into a lump of clay. Brilliant. Next one. So we're going to pick one of the characters from our story. So can you show me a George who is fed up with his grandma? So what position can you mould your partner into? So George, who is really fed up of his grandma. So again, really gentle with your clay. And you don't have to do what I'm doing. You might try something and it might not work and you can change it. That's absolutely fine. Good. And face. Brilliant. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to finish your George. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze. Thank you, Clay. And Clay, you can relax. And we're going to do one more before we swap over, okay? So, next one, can you show me a Mr. Cranky who is very excited with the medicine? So, a Mr. Cranky who is very excited. So again, how will this be different from your George who is very grumpy? And again with faces, can you please show them with yours? Amazing. So I made mine a little bit, it feels like he's a superhero because he's going to end world hunger. I wonder what your statues look like. Can you finish them in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze in those shapes. Well done. And Clay, you can now relax. So we're going to swap over. So this means that Clay, you are now going to be sculptors, and sculptors, you are going to be Clay.
Ooh.
So first one, sculptors, can you make a character who is feeling really scared? So how are you going to show someone who is scared? Amazing. And you've got 5 seconds to finish your sculptures. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze. Amazing. Oh, thank you for being so gentle there.
Oh, that's okay.
Next one. Can you make George making the potion? So George making the potion. Off you go. So like maybe George wouldn't have as many arms.
No.
You'd make the potion a little bit quicker though. Great, and you've got 5 seconds to finish your sculpting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze. Awesome. And Clay, you can now relax. And the last one, can you make a grandma who has grown bigger than the house? This one's quite a tricky one to do. So, sculptors, can you show a grandma who has grown bigger than the house? Amazing, and you've got 5 seconds to finish sculpting those grandmas. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and freeze. And Clay, you can have relax. Brilliant. How was that, Lexi?
Yeah, that was good.
Great.
Yeah.
So I hope that you all came up with lots of ideas and some really good teamwork with your partner there as well. Amazing. So we're coming to the end of our workshop now.
Oh.
So again, if you've really enjoyed that story, then you can go and read it at home or at school because it really is a fun story. If there are any characters that we've mentioned today, so when we did our rubber chicken, but with our characters, and you're not sure who they're from, try and find out today. So today is all about celebrating Roald Dahl and his fantastic writing. He really has some fantastic characters, so please do check them out. All of the exercises that we've done today are taken from our Roald Dahl literacy project. So Here at the Courtyard, we run a literacy project with primary schools, so Key Stage 2, and we come in and we do lots of different workshops. We come and have lots of fun and bring to life one of his stories, and you get the chance to bring your story here to the Courtyard and perform on the main house stage. It is so exciting. It's such a brilliant project to be a part of.
It is, yeah.
Lexi, have you got anything you'd like to say about the project?
Yeah, I think it's just amazing what the classes that we've seen over the last 11 years we've been running this. So many schools have taken part and have had so much fun, and they get to be on that main stage, and family and friends get to come and watch, and they have loads of fun doing workshops with us, don't they? And everybody loves it, and we love it. We love it, we love it, we love it. We love Roald Dahl, and we love working with all of you schools. So get in touch and let us know if you want to get involved.
Absolutely. So if you'd like more information about the project, you can visit the Courtyard website. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really hope that you've enjoyed it. We hope that you've all got involved. We hope that your teachers have got involved as well and did a little bit of drama as well. Thank you so much from us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hopefully we will see you soon.
Yeah.
Hope you all have a brilliant Monday. Bye, guys.